This is the main valve body of the simplex filling machine. This is the spout, straight spout, lever arm, the valve lever, our side cover, the main valve, inside is the core. Disassembly, remove the spout. This requires a 7/16 box end wrench. Just remove the two 1/4 20 bolts. And thread off. This is the spout body. Notice the O-ring seal. This is a lubricated item. The valve lever. A 1/2 inch wrench. Loosen up your bolt. It slides right off. This is a Woodruff key which aligns the valve lever for it. Now the side cover on the valve side. Again, your 7/16 wrench. You have 4 machine bolts that you have to loosen up. Your side cover should come right off. Notice the O-ring face seal. Now removing the core, this is a mechanical tolerance fit. It is a very tight fit over the bore of this valve. It must be pulled out straight. If you feel any binding, stop. Apply a different pressure. It should slide straight out. Remove the other side of the side cover. It's also your 7/16. These are 1/4 20 machine screws. There's 7/16 hex head. Your opposite side cover also has an O-ring face seal. Now the core will just slide very easily straight out. Notice on the core there are replaceable O-rings on the shaft. That is a complete disassembly of the main valve head. Inspect the core. There should be no scrapes or scarring or scoring anywhere. And check the valve body. Make sure it's clean and there's no scoring. For reassembly, apply a little bit of, this is Teflon food grade grease from Key Lube. Apply a little bit of grease on the valve body. Make sure the grease is all over. Now for reassembly, the core, make sure the long side of the shaft for the AS1 is on the left hand side. This will match up with your valve lever. When inserting the core, make sure the core goes in straight. If you feel any binding, Do not pound the core in. This is a very expensive piece of the machine. Core goes in and just slides straight in. Easy as that. No binding at all. Slide on your side cover. Reassemble with your machine screws. Finger tight. Reassemble the other side. Once all 8 bolts are in, they only need to be snug. You do not have to torque these on. Just a slight pressure. Make sure on your main spout here, a little bit of lubrication around the O-ring. Get your 2 hex head machine screws in. Tighten them up just snug. Your fork arm, the slot matches the Woodruff key. Make sure you have the raised area so the fork is outboard. Slide it up to the shoulder, a 1/2 inch wrench. Snug. Take the valve body over here. Push down. Make sure the valve rotates freely. Line up your fork with your lever arm. Slide the valve in. Tighten up your cylinder. Your head is complete.